Hello, everybody.
I'm not doing it again.
Not doing.
I'm not doing this.
You're not gonna do it again.
No.
No.
I won't do it.
Why not?
I'm out.
Oh.
No, I'm just kidding.
All right. Well,
I'll do
that's
it.
sweet. I get to pick everybody.
Not
Welcome
on my
to the
watch.
third iteration of, well, not iteration, I guess third
episode.
division episode part of Robot Rumble.
If only there was a word for sequential videos.
I don't know. Where we're taking all the Robot Masters in the Mega Man Classic series and pitting them against each other to find out which one is the best.
Which one is most metal?
Yeah.
Spoilers, it's Metal Man.
Last time we did the Blade Division, which was kind of like a metal sword, bladey just kind of thing. Before that, we did.
Who were our finalists there?
I believe our finalists there were Pluto and Doc Robot, who was one of our miscellaneous entrants who made it to the end of there. Previous to that, we did the Coal Division, so we have a lot of good stuff left. Do you want to do the honors of?
I would.
Yeah.
I would like to do the honors, but who were our champions from the Coal Division so far?
I believe it was Airman and Tornado Man.
Okay. Oh, yeah, Harpooya Man.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. Just getting our bearings, you know? And, yeah, I'll do the honors.
I'm hoping for Electric.
Oh,
this
interesting.
time.
Okay, I'm hoping for Flannel.
The Flannel Division is the most competitive
Flannel
one, so they're going to
Man!
be here a while.
So what do I
Let's
do?
do this. All right, so I got lucky. This is totally random, by the way.
No, it really is.
It really is.
You sounded like you were faking it there.
No,
You're like,
I was just
it's
like
totally random.
I grabbed
but
the
no,
shirt
it
and
really
it was
is.
like, oh man, maybe we got the Elec Division, which should be pretty straightforward. It's all
That
electric
sounds
based
like a
dudes.
50s TV thing. Electavision.
It'd be like the hot new
like
polling
not
device that
Technicolor.
uses like one of those metallic tip pens.
Yeah, right. The
Doesn't do
election
ink.
bracket we are about to. Which robot is most electable?
Now you can vote in brand new Elec Division.
So lame.
So this is actually one of our smaller brackets. It only has 17 competitors in it, so it's going to be. We have exactly one round one, like wild card, one wild card match in this whole thing, and that is going to be Dynamo Man versus Bitman.
He's a real dynamo, that Bitman.
This is going to be great.
He's got another one?
Mine.
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
He has another one.
This dude sucks.
I destroyed it already. I already destroyed one.
Yeah, it happens again. It's just a thing that he can do.
Just whenever he's low on health, I guess. Oh, I'm surprised he didn't go for it again there. Oh, there we go. Unreal game. That is absolute bullshit.
Yeah, fuck
How the
this.
fuck am I supposed to beat that? I'm going to start by not using it very much unless he's using his blue beams, because then at the very least... Because those things are all tracking.
Oh, maybe that like confuses it.
Oh, really? One of them got away? What? Oh, and the whole thing keeps moving. That's good. Come on. Oh, no!
Jump!
No, come on!
Fuck you, dude!
That is such... Oh, my God. Are you fucking kidding me right now? No! God, fuck. And he did it again. How is that... How is it possible?
Well, you made some mistakes.
This is Bitman.
Yeah.
So you want to use
so you got-
Waterman to rust the bit.
No, you want to oil him up or torch him.
I think oil is probably good against Blade. Let's try Torch first, and we'll see if that does anything. If not, then I'll... Here we go. Oh, wow.
He used Hardman Sprite.
Nope.
No,
Oh,
yeah, it
whoa,
is.
okay. Why did the first one do no damage?
because
I don't know.
it's like you
I
know.
gotta wait for him to attack.
Okay.
Wow.
Whatever. I mean, you seem
I
to
would like to
understand it
point
better,
out-
better than I did.
This is
Fucking
Bitman.
Torch. Yeah.
He looks like a spy versus spy.
Oh, yeah, he does look like that.
Are you gonna attack? Maybe.
Why were you? You're bad at this. I didn't mean that.
Wow, he is exactly Sparkman.
Yep.
No, he's not. Sparkman had a tendency to jump.
I thought I actually mixed up who we were seeing at first here. I thought that we were doing Bitman versus Dynamo Man.
You may not remember Dynamo Man, but he's one of the all-stars from Mega Man for DOS.
Yeah, the first Mega Man for DOS game.
He's the one whose icon is basically just a smiley face
It's just
on
a
the boss
dude with
select
a
screen.
with a mask, some glass
Yeah.
mask thing going on.
And
But
he's
so we
just got a
have We have Dynamo Man from Mega Man and Bass, and
Yep.
Bitman from Mega Man 3, The Robots Are Revolting, the second DOS game. That's confusing. It's also like we're in like 3 or 4 Robot Masters into that game, and we haven't seen any of the dudes from number 1 yet.
Huh.
I think.
I
So we
don't know,
haven't
maybe,
seen
yeah.
Sonic Man or Volt Man either.
Well, anyway, I thought it was going to be an easy one to go to the Mega Man and Bass
Yeah.
guy, Dynamo Man.
So for Dynamo Man, I guess we should talk about
yeah,
that for a
yeah,
second.
yeah,
Is
yeah.
among other things, right off the bat, he has this crane that he can drop down from the ceiling and heal himself, which is
Interesting.
pretty rare.
Yeah.
Not a lot of Robot Masters have healing stuff, and most of them have ones where they're like, I'm healed, and not like, okay, I've got this mechanism to heal. You've got a second.
Right.
So it's a really interesting.
And his attacks are cool because it's actually more of a platforming challenge than projectile. You have to like either jump over it or go under it because they're going like this.
Yeah.
I don't know if that means anything, but I'm
Yeah,
gonna
they
keep
move
doing
across
it.
the screen, and they got the electric, things on them.
So that actually, I mean, Mega Man and Bass is also kind of shitty, but
Yeah, as a game, it's not
that
great.
boss seemed okay.
Yeah, one of the more interesting ones for sure in that
But
whole game.
Bitman, my goodness, mwah. He's like Sparkman and Hardman
Hardman.
had a weird baby, and he just leans forward and runs at you with pointy hands.
Yep.
And
While
also
shooting out,
squares fall down.
he also
Bit.
shoots out square, like he shoots out little drill hands too.
Yep.
So there's a lot of stuff going on. Honestly, if it was Bitman versus any other Mega Man DOS robot,
he'd
might
actually probably win.
he'd
He's probably the
win
best
it.
of the Mega Man DOS, but
It's
I can't.
so-
Mega Man and DOS
Yeah,
and
right.
Knuckles.
It's one of those ones where it's like some of it too is like, do you gauge those Robot Masters against how Mega Man controls in those games? Because like he is difficult, partly because
We keep looking over there because Tonka's using the litter box.
bye Tonk.
And then making eye contact with us
Yeah.
while she does it.
The
Fucking weirdo.
like it is difficult for Mega Man to navigate, like to platform and stuff in the DOS game. But does that would that make Bitman better than if it was just a regular
I'm not
thing? You know,
I wouldn't waste any time on this.
Yeah.
I think.
I
Dynamo
think
Man.
I think Dynamo Man is pretty clearly the winner.
Yeah.
It's
we can't in good conscience vote
for Bitman. No, just trying to play devil's advocate.
No,
so
I
we
hear
have
it.
at
Devil's
least some,
avocado.
Yep.
But I think this one's pretty obvious.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
All right, so with that actually gets us to the end of the
Episode.
wild card.
See you next time.
So we're on to round 1.
Okay.
Where Dynamo Man will be facing off against our first miscellaneous entrant of today, Top Man.
Top Man.
I thought buying the farm is dying.
Oh.
I know. Boom!
Oh my god.
Sorry, all my friends are getting married and it's making me really depressed.
Oh, damn it. Come on. Just slide, you dick.
If only you had like a long-term
depressed?
girlfriend
I
or
think
something,
you
that'd
got
make that
this.
so easy.
I think you got this. Yes. Yes, Dustin.
Oh boy. All right, there you go.
Yes. Yeah. All right. Harvey Treadleman has now been
I like him.
dethroned.
I really like
That
him.
was really easy.
Top man.
Yeah,
Right,
Top
even
Man's a
Megan's
joke.
saying it's easy, Dustin. So you better show your chops on the next one.
Well, for what
Well, I
it's
mean,
worth-
you're playing it very well.
oh yeah, good save.
Wow.
I think that's it.
There's your answer.
Holy shit.
Sorry,
Can't
bud.
stop the top. Can't stop.
Well,
I'm sorry, Top Man. I'm sorry.
Had to stop the top.
Man, all we got out of that level was 4 1-ups.
Fucking rip off, huh? So
Top man.
yeah, oh yeah, it's Top Man. Now the so we've got Dynamo Man who just finished beating Bitman. It's like just the way the bracket got set up, the winner goes immediately into another round.
Right,
so.
but it's also funny. He like Dynamo Man is like pretty clearly the winner of that one, right? Like we looked at it
Yes.
and we're like, okay, there's no
Not a
way.
question.
So like Dynamo Man just like walks up and stomps Bitman
Yeah.
and then turns around and there's Top Man and Top Man just crushes
Top
Dynamo
Man just heelies on over.
Yeah,
and,
I mean he's
hey buddy, let's go.
he's got the Airman thing going for me though. He's like so bad he's
Really?
good.
Like, see, Airman doesn't have like a so bad it's good. It's just like an ooh, he's kind of badass.
No,
Top Man
Airman's
literally
design
goes.
is a little goofy, but we still like
Okay,
him.
design-wise,
Top
yes.
Man's design is
Top
a little
Man's
goofy,
design
but
is
we
definitely
still
goofy.
like him.
There's
Sarah's suggesting that Bottom Man would be the winner.
Oh my god.
We'll leave that to you, dear audience.
Yeah. So, like, it's kind of it is funny to me just how simple Top Man's design is. He has a top for a head. He's roughly shaped like a top, and then he's got wheel feet.
It's just because Dreidel Man was taken.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
Sorry. Yeah.
The at first I was debating
Rabbi
having this
Top Man.
be in the cold division along with the wind people, but I was
Topman.
like, it's not wind.
I see your thinking there.
It's
but
not
that's
really wind.
The most of a stretch that would
Yeah,
have been in that
exactly.
bracket. So I get it.
So he wound up being in the miscellaneous
Yeah, I like
category.
that.
So I kind of wanted to keep an eye on Top Man's battle just because I was like, all right, I don't remember his battle very well, and apparently it's because it takes about 10 seconds to beat him.
He's really easy.
And like his battle's kind of boring.
he's a lover, not a fighter.
He does a little whoa across
Yep.
the arena,
Yep.
and his attack is I shoot 3 tops and they go to you,
Yep.
and then he spins
Yep.
and goes to this, and the 3 tops, and they get like it's
Again, he's a lover, not a fighter. He's charming. He's not.
it's not a very
badass.
it's not a very engaging battle.
No. But the power you get is actually pretty fun.
It's interesting. Like
You don't
for one,
use it
it's
that
good
much,
against-
but
it's good against Shadow Man.
is
Yeah,
that
Shadow
blinking okay up
Yeah,
there?
that's fine. Yep.
Okay.
That just says that it's so our camera only will do like our old cameras would only do about 12 minutes at a time. This one will do like half an hour or so, and it just blinks when it gets to a point where it's gonna need 2 files
Okay.
to do a thing. But so I don't know. Top Man is an interesting. I think it's the first physical move in the series.
Yep.
It depends how you count Super Arm from Gutsman, but like this is the first one where you physically touch the enemy as you do damage.
You become the weapon.
But like it's not a one-hit kill on enemies. A lot of
I
them
think
it
it's on
is.
some, yeah.
A lot of them it is,
Yeah.
and that's fine. But if it's not, then you're going to take a face full of damage.
Isn't there one boss that like 1 or 2 of those will knock him out?
Shadow Man?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Shadow Man, which is weird. I don't know how the hell they decided on that, but
Can't throw shurikens into a tornado.
I mean, true.
I mean, you can.
Yeah,
it
you
probably
can.
wouldn't be
It
super
wouldn't-
effective.
Yeah, it might not end well. You don't know where they're going to go, but
Don't get stab on that.
I think against another Robot Master, Top Man might have had more of a chance with me, but like Dynamo Man is a legitimately pretty well constructed boss. Like he's got a lot. We didn't even talk before. He's got similar to Top Man. He throws out 3 electrical bolts and they head in the direction of you.
Interesting. Yeah. So
But
wait,
then
are
he
you
also
going
has,
for
like a set of 5 that also do it?
So
and
you're for Dynamo Man?
I'm for Dynamo Man. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
But Top Man is like, he's kind of classic. Like all the same reasons that we gave for
He's
enjoying
classic.
Airman.
He's classically lame in my opinion.
He is.
Like,
I mean,
don't
yeah,
know.
he is like the sort of like
I mean,
loser of Mega Man 3.
he's definitely one of the more memorable.
I mean, he's
dudes.
not Needle Man. Hold on now. He's definitely not. If we take him in the context of Mega Man 3.
Oh yeah, he's not quite as like wow. They were shooting for Airman and just completely missed.
Yeah.
like they did
And,
with
like,
Needle Man.
Hardman is fine.
Hardman's all right.
Snake Man is about as cool. I would say Top Man and Snake Man are comparable. Like I don't find Snake Man
I
to
would
be
say
very
Snake
cool.
Man. Snake Man's. I think Snake Man is the next one up. If you were ranking them in terms of like
I guess
general coolness, I think Snake Man just barely not by a lot. I think
just
they're pretty
like,
close.
If you look at the drawings for Snake Man,
yeah,
they were like, I
Just
don't
a
know,
guy-
snakes. Like they
a
didn't
guy with a
imply
snake hat.
snake. They just literally
Like, ooh,
put
they
a snake
crawl
on his
around.
head. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? Or
Yeah.
like have like think of those like staple removers.
Yeah.
If he had 2 of those for claws, that would have been awesome. But they didn't do any of that shit. He's
Yeah.
just a dude with a snake on his head. He's not like a good
think-
design.
I want to say, oh no, SnakeMan.exe is literally a giant snake that comes out of a like vase or jar.
Oh yeah,
whatever.
I don't like him either.
Like they do more of the like Swami kind of
one of the
thing.
rare EXE designs that I think is worse than the original.
Yeah, it's a little. It's somehow less inspired in
And
that
a
one.
little more racist. I don't know. I kind of like Top Man, but I won't fight you on it if you're really insistent on Dynamo Man.
I'm not like.
I think Top Man could have a chance in the bracket by being like the weird wild card.
It's entirely possible.
Whereas Dynamo Man's going to get pretty soundly wrecked if he gets through.
At some point,
Do you know
I
what
feel
I mean?
like
Like-
something is going to stop Dynamo Man. For sure.
Absolutely.
I don't know who.
Top Man has that weird, like he's like a weird edge case.
Yeah.
He wouldn't go head to head. He might win on charm or win on nostalgia.
Yeah.
But Dynamo Man's got none of that. He's an okay robot master at best who's just going to get knocked out next round. But
I'll see how it goes.
I'll give it to you if you really want it.
I'm feeling Dynamo Man. Not
All
like
right.
it's not like a total blowout or anything, but like Top Man is kind of lame. Dynamo Man is kind of cool, and like I feel like from there it's hard enough to try to justify bringing them back together.
I guess
for
like
much
the
stuff.
reason I am attached to Top Man is like in the pantheon of Mega Man characters from my childhood.
Mm-hmm.
If I were to like, if you were like 8-year-old John rattle off Mega Man characters, Top Man would have probably been one of the first 10.
I mean, most of Mega Man 3 would probably be in the first 10. I feel like.
I feel like for me, it would be all Mega Man 2. Then I'd be like, oh yeah, and Guts Man, and then I'd start naming Mega Man 3s, and I'd probably start with Top Man. He's the first one that comes to my mind.
Yeah.
But that's not like a good case for him to win because he stands out in my mind because he's different, you know. But I do think he's an original move.
Yeah,
he
definitely is.
You know.
He's much more like unique than most of the rest of the.
Yeah, and like he actually looks pretty cool considering he's made to be a top. Like he could look
Triangle
a lot
Man.
worse. Yeah, exactly. And what about his EXE depiction?
He is an old man with a top for a head.
Are you kidding me?
Nope. Let me pull that one up here.
Oh, dear. Again,
So
a
he
rare EXE failure.
Yeah. Topman.exe
Holy
goes
shit.
more for like the traditional Japanese like
old
type of like use a string to like throw the top kind of thing.
Okay, well I don't like that.
Yeah.
But the Mega's Top Man song is pretty good.
Can't stop the top.
Yeah. Wow, you were right there on that.
It's about the only one that I know off the top of my head.
All right. Well, that was my little eulogy for Top Man. If you insist on Dynamo Man, you can have it.
I'm thinking Dynamo Man.
But I'm coming for you later.
Okay. Well, gross. Let's go to the next one. So we have another miscellaneous one up next.
Uh-oh.
And interesting. This one should be, I think this one's going to be over before it even begins, because for this we have Quint versus Libra.
What?
Oh, you've got it.
Or potentially still this
Who
time.
the fuck is this?
This is Quint.
What the fuck?
Apparently,
Quint?
in the story of this game,
I'm
so
sorry.
you can fight him while I explain this.
Any idea what I might have to
Not a
throw at
clue.
him?
Just start
Probably
with
your
your
Buster. He is this game's version of Anchor, basically. So
Maybe not this,
In
because
the
it doesn't
story-
seem to be doing a whole heck of a lot.
yeah, you
No, I
gotta shoot
have
him
to
in the
hit him
head.
in the face.
In the story of this
Sweet
game,
pogo stick,
Dr.
bro.
Wily travels to the future,
And that's what he gets.
and he brings back the 8 Robot Masters, like they've been upgraded in the future, and he brings them back. And this is actually a corrupted Mega Man.
What?
You can tell from the sunglasses.
Yes.
And the pogo stick.
I mean, he went 35 years in the future.
I got
so-
really heavy into drugs last year, and I had sunglasses and a pogo stick.
Looks like
Are
one
we
of his-
actually doing damage here?
Yeah, I mean, it looks like it.
He really loves that
He
jackhammer.
doesn't have a life bar. This could be like a you have to lose kind of battle.
I don't know.
Never.
I would
mean-
not.
Oh, there you go.
I would try and avoid
It's like
it.
the Breakman fight.
Oh, was that it? Was
Did I get power for this?
You win the game!
Yeah, I believe this gets you his pogo hammer called the Sakugarne.
You know, Rick, I'm sick of this. Can you just Photoshop
Quint
that text?
item. Oh, there we go.
Can you just
Sakugarne.
Photoshop that text so it says you win game?
We're going to go to Operation Desert Storm.
Oh shit.
Oh, that's
It's Spanish too.
Awkward.
because of the upside down explanation.
Libra. Oh, actually, all right.
Lindsay,
Props.
what's your problem?
It scales.
Please tell us.
So it's come forth lightning. Whoops. I don't think I'm the right thing for this. That's okay. Let's see what happens. Oh,
Sounds about
yeah,
right.
I'm fine. This is going to be no big deal. He didn't even do half my damage or half my health.
Unless he doesn't take much fire damage, now you're fine.
Yeah. Yeah, we're good. It's kind of disappointing how fast and underwhelming these boss battles tend to be.
Yeah, there's really not much to it.
You didn't die even with electricity. I'm a robot.
Yeah, I mean, come on.
This one seems like it's going to be like,
I mean,
all right.
it's gonna be Quint, but Quint also sucks.
Yeah, this is sort of one of the, like, this feels like a loser's bracket moment here. Like, you've got Quint, who, as a character, I really
Cool
like
in
Quint.
theory.
Yeah, the backstory is kind of compelling. Dark future where Wily has stolen Mega Man and reprogrammed him and sent him back to the past, or alternatively, I think Wily reaches into the future using the time skimmer, grabs Mega Man and reprogram. Either way,
where he steals Proto Man's sunglasses and Quick Man's head
just
boomerang
staples
and
them
grafts
onto
it
his
all.
face.
Yep.
But it's a cool concept.
Yeah.
Like,
Story-wise,
the weird execution. He's got a jackhammer pogo stick.
but why the pogo stick?
Mm-hmm.
Why, Rick?
I don't know. The Sakugarn, I kind of like the Sakugarn because it's so ridiculous that it's like, wow. But like
Top Man.
but like it's still pretty lame. I would love to. I would love to see a Mega Man game revisit this idea and try to do it a little bit better.
I would love to see a Mega Man game. That's it. End of hope.
There's rumblings right now that because the entirety of 2019 is the 25th anniversary celebration, technically last December, but like for the year of Mega Man X, that there might be an X9 announcement coming during some kind of celebration for it.
If you give me a Mega Man X9, I will play it. But it better not suck. And it better look like the old Mega Man X. That's what I want.
And not the new Mega Man X, which is a thing.
X4 on, where all the sprites
They're
got
also
really
chunky.
beefy.
They're all really like wide.
Yeah,
like
it's
I don't
I'm
know
playing
why.
a Street Fighter game that I hate.
Right? Yeah, that Street Fighter did that same thing. I didn't even think about that. Street Fighter 5, everyone looked like they were just roided out like crazy. But
Capcom
regardless,
was like, "Oh, widescreen TVs are a thing now. We better make the characters wider."
mm-hmm. So
Anyway,
so Quint kind of lame. Lame
Cool in
execution
theory.
on a cool concept.
yeah.
And you got Libra,
who
who
is
is
just what we were talking about with Snake Man. They're like
literally
scales. He's
one
not
of
even
the-
like a dude with like scale features or a dude with like two platform hands.
He's literally
he's
the
a
scales.
scales.
The scales.
Yeah.
The Libra scales.
That's it. He doesn't even have legs. He's just scales.
Yeah. It's a pretty.
His fight is stupid. That game is stupid.
He throws an
His art is
explosion out that is
stupid.
electricity. He says something like, "I will kill you with electricity," and then when you win, he says, "You didn't die even from electricity."
He really likes electricity because you know
Yeah.
scales. It's really easy to weigh electricity.
Libra's just super lame.
It sucks.
There's no. Libra's probably one of the dumbest ones from the whole game.
And that game is dumb.
Because there's no positives for him.
Nope. We try, actually. We do. And there's nothing there. So we're
Yeah.
going to Quint.
I think, it goes to Quint pretty handily, and he's probably going to get fucking annihilated in the
I do
second
like
round.
this art, though, that is on the
Yeah,
wiki.
the art that they use for Quint is pretty rad. It's just like simple, sort of like angry green Mega Man, a lot of V-shaped stuff going on. But
All right, that's it. Next.
yeah, let's go to the next one. You know, it's funny that we keep getting these matchups because we did the exact same thing in the
dear.
Blade division.
Oh, dear.
So in the Blade division, we had Cutman from Mega Man 1 versus Impact Man from Mega Man 11. And this time we have a similar matchup. We have Fuse Man from Mega Man 11 versus Elec Man from Mega Man 1.
Yeah, I still think I know how this is going to go, but it'll be an interesting fight.
Yeah. All of the... Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
You might want to... That's not actually it. You should take a slow... You have lives, right?
Yep. Oh, God damn it. I can't even... If he kills my shield, I can't hit him, so...
Can you slow him down while using a weapon?
I can't tell if that was a... Nope. Yes.
That looks pretty decent.
Oh, shit. Whoops, I didn't mean to... Oh, there it is. Bounce Man. Okay. Took the L, but I know what it is now, so that's good. Oh,
What a surprise.
Yeah.
Fuse Man. I think he was Bounce Man.
He was the hardest one, actually. Good luck.
There you go.
Yep, that's it.
Oh, yeah, you can use the power gear to, like, make them do a lot more
that's
crazy
great.
shit.
That works well. You burned yourself out, though.
Really cool.
Oh, shit.
It's like a DBZ move.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, right.
I was worried that we were
got
going to
it.
get...
Oh, and you're here. Good luck.
Yep.
Ladder battle.
I don't know if...
He's got
I
guts
mean,
things there for some
You
reason.
can try the guts thing, see how well they
He's
do.
going to kill me
Yeah.
right now.
Yep.
Good call. I love it, like, arced up at him, too. Jesus.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Here we go.
But it was great in like... its
Oh,
way.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, come on. Yeah. There.
Did you only get one projectile out at a time?
Yeah. There. Fuck you.
Woo!
Oh, he's dead.
All right.
How about that?
Champions
Who's
of
up next?
everything. Yeah.
So, we're
Oh
definitely
my
going to
God.
die.
Just
Just want to throw that out there.
Whatever.
No.
Go for glory.
At least find out if this is his weakness.
Who wants it? Oh yeah. Learn from Dustin. Yeah,
never
you're doing.
have
Oh,
Connection.
wow.
Fuck you! Were you? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's the weakness. Pretty sure it's the weakness, Rick.
This one is... It feels like you're taking Elec Man and future Elec Man and
Yeah.
just facing them off because, like...
Yeah, exactly. Like, Fuse Man is a great new take
Yeah.
on the Electric Robot Master formula.
Yep.
With one glaring problem.
Which is?
His head looks fucking stupid.
His head looks so ridiculous. That
he
seems
might
to
have a chance if his head looked better.
In fairness, I think part of that comes from the long, proud tradition of specifically Elec Man style robots having ridiculous shit on there, like Bright Man, same thing.
It's true, but even Bright Man makes more sense than this. This just looks like Anchor who can't walk through doors.
Yeah, it's
It really ruins the design for me.
You'd think those fuses would be like a weak point or
He's
something.
actually awesome otherwise. If they were like not the blue parts, but the little pointy parts on the ends just on his head, that would be fine. But he's really... His design bums me out. His weapon's pretty cool.
His weapon is pretty solid.
He's really tough until you use Bounce Man's weapon, and then he's easy.
Yeah. I mean... For varying degrees of easy, like you still get hit a lot if you're not using the the speed gear.
Sure. And obviously Elec Man needs no introduction, but we'll give him an introduction. He's
so Elec Man's whole thing, like he is one of the hardest hitting dudes in Mega Man 1. Ironically, he's also one of the easiest to take down in Mega Man 1 if you have the weakness, because he goes down in 3 hits, I think.
Because you cut wires.
Or
and
oil
he was
slider and powered up.
Based on the anime archetype of the anti-hero. Like he's a little cocky. He looks like the dude who shows up in Act 2 and causes mystique? Intrigue? Mystery? Intrigue?
Yeah, Mystique. In Mega Man Powered Up, he legitimately is just Tuxedo Mask.
Well done. But you say goodbye here. I might even tell you more about me after I win.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, voice and mannerisms and everything is ha.
Yeah,
like
he's
he's
a little painfully written to be too arrogant.
They somehow made him more one-dimensional.
Yeah,
and powered
by
up.
giving him characterization. They were like Jimmy.
Yeah,
make him arrogant, and then he's like, okay, and the dialogue is basically, I'm arrogant.
I'm arrogant.
It's the equivalent of like design
a
robot.
If you beat me, then maybe I'll show you something cool.
It's the dialogue equivalent
in your grave
of being like, hey, design something based on snakes, and it's just like, dude,
Snake Man,
snake.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I mean,
both of them have like.
I love Elec Man's weapon though. It's one of the best in that game.
Elec Man's weapon is great, even aside from being able to glitch it out and make it almost like a perfect, like unbeatable weapon.
Yeah, and I love that part too, though.
Yeah, it's a fun glitch to do for sure. It's this one's actually pretty tough for me.
Does he have a powered up special move, kind of like Cutman's triangle jump?
I think his move is his Elec Beam will go in 3 directions.
Yep,
and it'll power up like kind of fuse
like
box things,
battery,
and they will move around, and you can use them for platforming stuff. It's one of the lamer ones. He doesn't have any explicit like things he can do that don't involve his weapon. Like Cutman can triangle jump, Oil Man can slide around, which is useful for things. And
now Elec Man features prominently in the Ruby Spears cartoon.
I don't know if prominently is.
He's there a lot. He's one of the only ones I can actually picture.
I think he's only there in like the first episode. The Mega Man 1 dude, outside of Cutman and Gutsman, the Mega Man 1 dudes don't show up much. I think 3 of them don't show up at all. Elec Man, I think Fireman is the only one that shows up again, or maybe Iceman.
What about Elec Man EXE?
Elec Man EXE is pretty okay.
I'm trying to picture him.
He's got 4 huge fuses on his back.
Oh no, he looks cool though.
They're like those signal towers.
Yeah. That actually doesn't bother me though, because he can still walk through doors.
Yeah, I like that. I mean, depends. He's
barely.
I guess his shoulders.
I mean, they're only a little broader than his shoulders. Yeah.
I do like that design a bit better than both Elec Man and Fuse Man, to be honest.
Yes.
It's tough. Like Fuse Man's design, because the head things is pretty ridiculous. The rest of him,
but
looks
other than that, he
fine.
looks really cool. He looks exactly
palette.
like Anchor. Actually, like pull up Anchor's.
He really does.
He really
He's got
looks like
almost the
Anchor.
exact same face.
Yeah.
It's
He's
surprising how
Anchor Plus.
Yeah, it's Anchor with fuses on his head. It's just the spiky bits just came out. That was what was in there the whole time.
I mean, yeah. Wow. I like Fuse Man. I think he's good. He seems like a pretty wild boss battle.
It definitely is. Yeah.
He's the high voltage robot and master of all things power.
I was just about to say that. Yeah, I was like, huh. All right.
But I'm going to Elec Man. I think it's got to be Elec Man here.
Oh, wrong. Elec Man.
I know we can't count Elec Man EXE, but that definitely is helping in my brain. But Elec Man is both classic, but also cool in and of himself.
He is pretty cool, provided you're not looking too hard at his powered up version.
Yeah, I mean, they make him more one-dimensional. You're totally right. Like, he seems like a cooler antagonist in my brain before that. I mean, and his fight's actually really good in the original game.
If you don't have the rolling cutter, his boss battle is probably the hardest of the 6, to be honest.
I also like that you come up through the floor to get into his boss room.
Rad. Yeah,
That's a cool little...
Yeah, it's so close for me between the two of them. Like I don't think I have a strong enough argument to say Fuse Man. I feel so bad because like I really do like the Mega Man 11 Robot
They're
Masters.
great.
Pretty much on the whole.
No,
like,
they're overall it's a
solid.
pretty strong roster, but Fuse Man's design is my least favorite in that game, which sucks because other than the head, it's great.
You like Bounce Man more than Fuse Man?
I like. Well, Bounce Man is meant to be stupid. This guy is not. This guy's meant to be cool, but ends up looking really stupid.
Yeah.
Yeah,
you know? It's on the fence enough for me that I think I can give you Elec Man.
I'm gonna go Elec Man.
Yeah,
yeah.
I feel bad that Mega Man 11 is 0 for 2 because I think Cut Man beat Impact Man also.
Yeah.
Which that one felt a lot closer.
Yeah.
Than this one does. This one feels like I could go either way. They both have their pros and cons. And if you're feeling Elec Man, then I can go with Elec Man.
Oh wait, what's Elec Man in Fully Charged?
In Fully Charged, he's the like wiry dude. Who's,
right.
He's
fine. He's fine. That's what I was picturing. When
I don't love Elec Man Fully Charged design.
No,
I'm getting into his like weird ass
like
character and mannerisms and stuff. I want to know more about his character, but like I don't love the design.
The design is the Fuse Man of Elec Man designs. And on that note, let's go on to the next one.
This is one that could go a lot of different ways. I think both of them, like our previous ones, have a lot of pros, a lot of cons, and a lot to ridicule.
This is the comic relief section of the video, guys.
Because our next matchup is Magnet Man versus Plug Man.
Teehee. I'm Mega. No.
I wear my.
Yeah, I'm Magnet Man.
Came from the Cut Man school of wear my shit on my head.
Yeah, that's solid.
Yeah, what are you gonna do now besides die?
Wow, that is super effective.
That's how I do it.
To answer, man.
There isn't even a difficult mode in this game.
Alrighty. Wow. Yep. All right. 3 for 3.
Oh yeah, sliding's a thing. Right.
Yep. I'm feeling pretty happy with myself that I'm remembering this. Like
The Legend of Villains Who Jump Too Much.
So we haven't actually been to Plug Man yet. What do we think his thing's gonna be? I'm gonna go with
Hornets. You ever had Hornets in the electrical
tried
cables?
Hornets. I'm gonna try Magma Bazooka first because we still.
Nope. What about L
Hornets.
Trident? I don't actually think it's Hornets.
No, it does not appear to be Hornets.
It could be concrete. It could be La Trident.
It's not gonna be
that
concrete.
Wasn't bad.
It's not gonna be concrete.
Try J Satellite.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's like shielding or whatever, right? You could just use the thing.
No,
You have so many chips you can buy like 4 more.
Whoop.
Also, you may not have needed the
yeah, right.
the
Jeez.
E-tank.
I love that we've got 2 perfect examples of like stupid shit on Electric Robot Masters' heads. We've got one who's got magnets on his head and one who's got an electrical plug on his head.
But the magnet on his head actually looks okay. It kind of calls back to Quick Man or Cut Man.
Yeah, it's more of a
it's
I
not
mean, Cut Man literally
huge.
throws that, but like
right, like it's not huge and can't walk through doors, you know. So it doesn't bother me that much. I don't know what else they would have done. Do you know what I mean? Like to make him feel like magnety.
Yeah.
So that doesn't bother me. But Plug Man, boy, they could have done lots of other things than what they did.
Plug Man kind of falls directly into the like Bright Man.
Yeah. Oh yeah. He looks like Bright Man without the thing on his head, and then the thing on his shoulders.
Like Bright Man, Spark Man, that same kind of thing. Where it's like here's just like a dude. He's got the thing on his head.
His face even looks dumb.
So
he's got like the little cat butt mouth.
In any other battle, Plugman's weapon might have been enough to potentially save him in that like it's halfway between Fuse Man and Bubble Man where
the weapon
shoot the ground, it rolls around the ground, goes up walls and stuff. I think you use it that for Hornet Man. No,
whatever
Hornet
it
Man
is, it's a
weak to
cool
fire,
weapon. I like it. The plug ball is pretty good.
Plug ball is pretty rad.
Is that the P ball?
I think that was that was
P
ball. That was the P ball from
not the B plug.
No.
Okay,
no,
just making
Mega
sure.
Man 9. But Magnet Man has the Magnet Missile, which that's the one when we talked about Drill Man in a previous one.
That's what goes.
It goes across and then changes directions, which is really useful when you're fighting dudes who are really quick.
Yep.
Essentially, it does all the things Plug Ball does without needing to require it to be on the ground or walls.
Actually, that's a good point. And beating Plug Man was super easy. You just J satellite him until
you just sit on top of him.
You just literally just mash the button.
And it'll because it generates 4, and all 4 of them will do damage separately. And he doesn't have any invincibility frames. So.
But Magnet Man does have 2 weaknesses. So
so Spark, the Spark Man and Shadow Man weapons
don't
both
really get what they were thinking there. But
in the earlier games they weren't super. They didn't really. after Mega Man 3, I think every other game since then has all of the Robot Masters in a big cycle. And it only happens once. In Mega Man 3, there's 2 cycles.
And it's just weird.
There's one set of 3, one set of 5, and they're not even like
it's one of the
one. It's
things that like happens because of the director changing halfway through or something like that.
I think there was
forget.
something like that. Yeah.
So
Mega Man 3 wasn't finished at the time. Like that was the big problem. They were still in like early phases, and they were like, "Well, there you go, it's done."
So Magnet Man EXE, pretty cool, not amazing.
I think he's kind of a dull net navi.
Has Magnet Man been in Fully Charged yet?
No.
Has Magnet Man been in Ruby Spears?
Maybe. I think so.
It feels like yes, but I can't picture it, so I don't know.
Yes, and he looks
he looks pretty much like Magnet Man.
He looks like Magnet Man with muscles like Mega Man. It's a pretty 1-to-1 kind of thing there.
They put him through the filter of the Ruby Spears design. And
not as ugly of a redesign as you got with like Airman, who looks fucking ridiculous. But regardless, I
think we have to go with Mega Man. I mean,
I think so.
Plugman looks stupid, is a stupid fight, and he looks stupid. He looks really stupid, Rick.
He does look. I don't hate his design.
He looks like Brightman, but worse. They were like looking at Brightman and be like, our masterpiece. However, will we top this?
They definitely could have improved it for sure.
Yeah.
And I think they.
Bragu Man.
Yeah. Yeah.
Literally, here's a quote from the field guide. What's your favorite anime?
Wow.
That's apparently what
no.
Plug Ball guy is thinking about.
Okay. All right. I think
move right on then.
I think we can give it to Magna Man. Yeah. We should move on. To
Magna Man is a good Mega song too. It's all about how he's in love with Roll, and it's sad because he can attract anything he wants, but he's also attracting Mega Man to kill him.
Yes, that's right. Yeah.
Next up, we have a mini tournament for the Robot Masters whose names sound most alike.
Not counting like
Dynamo Man and Dynamo Man, I guess.
Yeah,
they could be a run for money here. We're talking about Cloud Man and Clown Man.
This is going to be pretty silly.
Oh, neat.
Lightning.
So he probably blows shit all over the place.
Probably wind. He probably blows shit. Yeah. Zap!
Oh
Wow.
wow!
It's lightning-y.
Zap!
Oh, is he sucking you in?
Yeah.
Okay. No, he's just mastered moonwalking.
Yeah, John figured it out. Do not tell you were playing Michael Jackson's Moonwalker
I was like,
tonight?
dude, stop running into him.
I know a person with a Michael Jackson Moonwalker arcade machine.
Do you?
Yeah.
Nice. I actually like the Genesis one a little bit more in the
Look
arcade
out.
game.
We'll just
But-
get hit.
Jump.
I'm timing it based on this.
Good.
Oh, what the bullshit!
Oh, you can get him. You got him.
Look out, Mega Man! Here I come, drifting
With the power of
lazily at you.
emulation.
Now I'm gonna
man.
zap you.
Oh.
Now I'm gonna pull you towards me.
Yeah.
Now you're gonna run into me and die.
Oh. Yep. Okay, this time you had 3 pips, so I'm getting worse.
Good.
That's good.
That's
You were
still
good.
3 times worse that time.
Still one hit though. Still just one hit away. Okay, so I'm gonna win.
This isn't a joking matter.
Oh, God. Can we just appreciate how bad PlayStation 1 voice acting was? Like, universally
Why did
bad.
they even?
Thunderclaw.
Why did they even bother if it's so bad?
Right? Like, I don't even understand. Between this and I've only... Yeah, I haven't played any Symphony of the Night, but I've watched a little of it be played, and I see that, and I'm just like, this is some of the worst.
That voice acting is not.
What is a man?
At least
a
it's
miserable
within-
pile of secrets. Crunch.
It's on brand. You know what I mean? Like, oh, this is not the.
No, it doesn't look like it. Jesus. All of these bosses seem like way harder.
What the fuck is happening?
Yeah, Clown Man is a piece of shit.
Oh, I don't like this.
Jump instead of dashing. You can jump over it, like jump rope, basically. Thunder Carnival.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Amen, bro.
Ooh.
Insane Clown Posse, man. Oh,
Wow.
Fuck that.
Wow.
All right. I give up.
I
hate
this. This is a matchup of 2 really annoying, stupid dudes. You've got Cloud Man, who looks ridiculous, and his battle is just
dumb.
Just dumb.
He magnets you toward him, and
he's got like
shoots
wind.
lightning.
He makes a storm
Yeah,
that pushes you in a direction, and he gets lightning to
just kind of the
zap
worst
down stuff.
I mean, I guess if the design spec was design a Cloud Man, they did the best they could. But if they could have been like, why don't we just make him like Thunderstorm Man or something, and that would have been way cooler.
His weakness is bubbles, John. His weakness is the danger wrap from Burst Man.
Yeah,
and
if
he
you
just
want the
gets
clouds
wrapped
to
up in
go
a
away,
fucking bubble.
you blow bubbles. It's a
It's-
well-known old wives' tale.
It's just like it's a super lame battle. He seems like a super lame enemy.
But then we have fucking Clown Man, right?
Then we have Clown Man.
Hey, Rick, who am I?
John Seelig.
That's correct. But I'm also
Thunder Carnival.
acting as Clown Man. Oh, that's the one with the voice acting.
Yeah.
Fuck no.
Mega
Fuck.
Man 8 made the mistake of giving everybody voice acting.
And it's all so bad.
and
It's over, Wiley.
Clown Man, Clown Man won't shut up ever. But, it's also weak to Tornado Hold, which doesn't seem like a particular... I think it, like, knocks him off his, like, swing.
I hate this one. I don't want either of them to win.
Yeah, I know.
I really don't. I cannot
Here's the difference between
choose a less bad one.
So also Cloud Man has a Battle Network counterpart. Clown Man doesn't, but it seems like Color Man / Wacko Man is his counterpart. Like it's so similar in like concept. And there is a separate Magic Man and magicman.exe, so it's probably not related to those. Here's the difference to me. Cloud Man, his battle, he gets lightning and he shoots it on the ground. He beat him with bubbles. Super lame. Clown Man, while yes, he is super annoying and the battle is frustrating, swings around on this crazy thing, so you've got a bit of platforming to it. Has this I think the Thunder Carnival is his like bouncing electric move.
Okay.
He's got a lot of stuff going on.
It's a more interesting battle, but
yeah. I don't know. Are you trying to arouse me right now? I don't know what
is it working?
A little bit.
I can't ever get past that art.
Yeah,
That's the.
I think he's doing this.
I don't. Whatever it is, it looks stupid.
I think he's doing like one of the because it's like
I know
if
it's
you're
like
a troublemaker,
thing.
you do like this thing. I don't know what this is meant to be, but this is. I guess
think that's
rubbing
if you're
snot.
soliciting sex.
I think rubbing snot is just like a troublemaker mischief
All right,
kid
let's
move.
table
in Japan,
what
but
the meaning of it is, but it
regardless,
looks fucking stupid.
it does.
And Cloudman.exe actually looks badass. They turn him into this like evil storm genie, and he's actually cool. This is a tough one.
Cloudman is too lame. Like
Cloud Man is too lame.
Cloudman is too
guy.
lame
Can you
and
do one of those,
boring.
like,
Lame and boring.
zooms on him.
Lame and boring. Clown Man, pretty lame, but at least in an interesting way. Clearly decent in battle.
His
I
fucking
think
voice
there's-
acting, his design.
I actually like Clown Man's design. I like it because it's so different from a lot of the other stuff. Cloud Man is literally
All right.
put a guy on a cloud.
Yeah, all right. I think if he wasn't... Do you have any art of him that's not in that pose?
Probably.
Let's see. Let's get a better look here. I'm going to try and be fair.
Oh, interesting. For the Capcom contest, it was originally just a long-armed robot,
Oh, weird.
and that became the design
That's
background
kinda
for it. We got some concept art.
Okay. I mean, yeah, for making... He's actually a good representation of, like, hey, design a robot master that's, like, based on clowns. That actually works. It's not too over the top, but it definitely has the feel.
If they were ever going to do...
It's not fucking horrifying or anything.
If they were ever going to do like a double battle thing for the classic series, I would love to see Clown Man and not Bubble Man and Bounce Man together.
Oh, cool. Yeah.
Like
I see
their
what you're
design
saying,
choices are so complementary, and
Yep.
they both have long, stretchy arm, crazy things going on.
Okay, I'll give you Clown Man. I will.
right.
I think I know we can't count it, but Cloudman.exe is awesome.
Cloudman.exe is better. For whatever reason in the games, his sprites are like, I guess even in his art, he's just like really wide. Like
Yeah, but it feels like they're capturing maybe what the original idea was.
Maybe, yeah.
To be like this big, scary storm genie. Yeah. And it did not come through at all with Cloudman. And since we're not technically counting the EXE stuff, we found an art of Clown Man where he's not doing this.
Yeah.
We can go with Clown Man, but I still hate you.
Oh, cool. With that, I guess let's go to the next round.
Good talk. Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think
Yeah.
you know we talked earlier about how we haven't seen them yet, and it's finally time for our first Mega Man DOS Robot Master because it is Volt Man versus Spark Man. Oh, look, the winner's Spark Man. Let's take a quick look. It's not the beginning.
It's the
Oh!
Okay. All right.
Oh, whip the weapon!
Oh my god.
I'll give it back to Dustin.
Oh my
No.
god.
Here we go. Here we go.
He earned it. He can
Remember
beat
your
the
E-tanks.
He can beat this shitbag. What the
Oh,
fuck?
does not seem
Wow,
to be effective.
that
Try
does 0
something else.
damage.
Okay.
Try D.
I'm just gonna shoot him with my normal shit.
Yeah, 'cause
That also does 0 damage.
Oh, I have to wait until he's fucking out of his that? Are you kidding me?
You have at least 1 life, right?
Yeah.
Maybe
Wow.
you are gonna need it. The textures.
All right. So.
stick move, stick move.
Oh, whoa! He
Why
only
would
did
you
once
do
that
that?
time. No, he usually jumps 3 times.
Well, you didn't take any damage, so I think we're okay.
Yeah, why
Jump!
did you
Oh,
take
whatever.
Wait a minute. Why am I not?
Don't
taking damage?
question it.
Okay, sure.
Yeah.
Well, this game got a lot easier.
Oh,
there
never
we go.
mind.
Okay.
Fucked it up.
Using that in
Ram that in
vulnerability.
his crotch. Die!
Nice.
Yeah.
Well done.
Dustin.
Whoa.
Okay.
Spark plug man.
It's lights out.
Crap.
Lights
Oop.
out for you.
Oh, we got it.
Your aim.
Oh, I think that is the
That
weakness.
is the weakness. Yeah, that's
Thank you,
Go, Meg.
Spider War.
That's why they call you Meg, man.
Dustin.
1, 2.
What do we want? Dustin.
Oh,
when do we
gee,
want
one.
him? Sometimes. Is it sure?
Now, Shadow Man is basically just a combination of Metal Blade and Quick Boomerang.
Yeah. Oh, it is.
Ha! Boom! All right.
Good. Oh my God! But
2
controlling.
for 2.
There's so much shit going on. I can't do anything.
Boss theme sounds kind of like Battletoads.
You and your Battletoad. No, I played the shit out of that game when I was a kid.
Me and Sarah are in the middle of a month-and-a-half long spree of trying to beat that damn thing.
Oh God!
We're so close, too.
Come on, no.
Oh, boy.
Wow, I didn't even. I thought it was like out of energy and. I had
No,
plenty.
it for some reason it empties out the weapon energy at the end of the level. I don't know why.
Sparkman.
Yeah. So, for the sake of not just immediately ending this and whatever, so Voltman, to his credit, is actually a pretty solid, like, easily the hardest level in Mega Man
it's
DOS
hard,
1.
but because it's poorly designed.
And also, he's the only boss, I think, in both DOS games that has, like, a defensive maneuver in the form of that, like,
Shield.
he has a force field that you can't shoot through.
And it makes the woo 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 woo
Yeah.
sound the whole time.
They could do that, but they couldn't
really
put
nice.
music in the game. That's fun.
Yeah. So let me just ask you a quick
Yeah.
question. Mega Man DOS
Yeah.
is the first game. The second one is Mega Man DOS Robots Are Revolting.
Mega Man 3, the robots are revolting.
And Voltman isn't even in the revolting DOS game.
No, he's not revolting, no.
There you go. It's Sparkman.
So Sparkman, just to at least look at him for a quick second.
Yeah. He's solid. I actually really like him.
Yeah,
He's cool.
Frustrating battle room, but
Yep.
I guess you can, if he's stuck behind the wall, then it's easier to fight him. He's weak to Shadow Blade, which can go through walls, so you can take him out pretty easily. But he's got this kind of like neat, like whoa set of attacks, and he's got a huge was it the Spark Chaser, I think?
I think so, yeah. Now, can you charge up and do the same thing?
I don't remember. Let me take a quick look for that one, because Spark Shot.
Spark Shock.
It's not effective against robots with insulated coating, but like it's good against Magnet Man. It doesn't look like it can be charged, unfortunately, but yeah, I mean it's an okay enough weapon.
That's fine.
Sparkman doesn't have to try too hard to beat Voltman here.
No.
Voltman is okay as DOS robots go, but
I mean,
I don't think it's going to be enough here.
Cancer is great as diseases go. I mean, it just doesn't. You can't defend Voltman.
Wow. Well,
Cancer is great. John Seelig, 2019.
Oh boy,
I do not endorse Cancer. I'm sorry.
I think we already eliminated that one. We still have to come up against Cancer in a later division.
Hopefully, he's better than Libra.
This is a bummer of a round, but yeah, Sparkman wins.
Bye. Let's end it.
Yeah. So next up, after that awful dumb round, we have our third and final miscellaneous entrant of the match. And that means for this one we have... Oh, it was very close here. We have Fake Man versus Sheep Man. Let's take a look.
It sounds like we're in Catcher in the Rye. It's like, you're fake, man.
You're
sheep, man. You're a phony, man.
Oh, God. Okay, so we jumped the gun a little bit on the story.
No! I love how they give you this after you kill someone.
Yeah.
So, like, Mega Man was just out for blood for no reason.
Right. Dr. Light was taken away by the police, was he not? That wasn't a real officer. It was a fake police robot I created. Dr. Light is in the next room, but he fell ill, so he's sleeping now. You have to hurry and get him to a hospital this way.
Wow, hey, fake police bot.
Yeah, right.
Hey, buddy. He's been in a literal cage the whole time.
Yeah, and he's probably in a fucking coma, too.
Oh.
Uh-oh. This is fun.
Here we go. Nope. Nope. Okay. Screw it. Oh, fuck, I'll try one. Nope. All right. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, my God. He's doing so much damage. Screw it. I'm going to do this. Okay. Oh, I'm out. Oh, shit. Okay. Ah, damn it. Oh, God, he gets me with that one every time. Ah, fuck! God damn it. Fucking Christ.
63 sheep N.
I don't know what that...
That's how many sheep it had to die to create this robot.
Oh, that's what the math formula's for. It's N sheep. Whoa.
Okay, so he's like cloud dude.
Whoa.
Okay, I mean, I guess somebody looked at sheep and like, I don't know, they're kind of like clouds.
So the last one will create a
that?
little lightning ball.
Yeah.
So the first three you don't have to jump for, but the last one you do. Ah.
All right.
All right, that's neat. That doesn't seem like a terribly difficult boss, so that's not too bad.
Yeah. Watch your fine self.
Yep.
Oh, you can hit him when he's clouds?
I did not know that. Oh, shit. All right. That explains why Rebound Striker's so good against him.
Yeah.
Like, just even as a regular weapon.
So, Rick, what happens when you hit a sheep in the head with a baseball?
It dies.
Yeah.
Same thing that happens to everything else. It dies.
Yeah. And
It croaks.
what do you do to cops?
You throw diamonds at them.
Oh, okay. So you bribe them.
It's such a dirty word.
Oh, welcome back to the D-pad. Sheep Man.
Yeah, so Fake Man, Sheep Man.
What a funny matchup.
Yeah, this is an interesting one. So Fake Man is the cop robot that arrests Dr. Light at the beginning of Mega Man 9 and then, captures him for Dr. Wily.
And he's a secret boss that you only encounter if you go through the other mode?
Yeah, there's an extra special stage that you can pick in Mega Man 9 that'll get you to fight Fake Man.
He doesn't really... He's fine.
He's kind of basic, but he is, he uses regular buster attacks, but he is quick. He is...
he's pretty beefy. Until you got his weakness, he seemed like he had a really high defense.
Yeah, and then you got Sheep Man, who is adorable and silly and ridiculous.
Yeah, I actually kind of like him. I thought I would hate him, but I don't.
And so his whole thing is he turns into 4 clouds
at
one point, and then shoots lightning down.
Like, and that lightning was pretty devastating, actually.
Yeah.
I think they're channeling either like the Pokemon Ampharos or Mareep.
I mean, it's all the same. It's all based off of
the electric sheep.
Yeah, do androids dream of electric sheep?
Yeah.
Same kind of reference stuff, but
dream of electric sheep. Do
Robot
Masters dream of electric sheep?
Yeah. I mean,
I like Sheep Man. I'm going with Sheep Man. He's cute.
Fake Man isn't.
It's a good
bad.
battle.
I don't think Fake Man is bad by any means. He's just so right down the middle.
There's nothing about him that reflects his design.
Yeah.
Nothing about him says cop. Not the way he fights. Not his weapon.
Yeah.
It's literally just the way he looks.
I mean, he's essentially got a 6-shooter.
Art for him? Oh, there is. Yeah.
He's essentially got a 6-shooter, which is why he's got a regular buster.
Okay.
If anything, I would have liked it if it had if he shot a little bit more frequently to kind of be like bang, 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 like to jump kind of while doing it, or.
I mean, it's fine. I think Sheep Man has 1,000 times more personality.
I think Sheep Man is more interesting robot master.
For the idea, it's actually kind of a stretch that they got there, that they looked at Sheep Man and were like, all right, let's do this, but I'm glad they did, and they did it well. So
yeah, I mean, it's one of the few animal robot masters that doesn't seem completely ridiculous.
Yeah.
I guess there's not many of those to begin with, but it's it's a simple design. It does it well. This literally looks like someone looked at Cloudman and said, "Wait, no, hang on, we can do it right."
Yep. Yeah,
and then they did. This
with an even more ridiculous
Cloud Man, Sheep Man would easily win there just off of the design simplicity alone.
Thunderwool, pretty cool.
Yeah, it's tough to use. It is tough to use because you have to drift the cloud up and then it uses lightning. So it's one of the harder weapons to use in the game.
It still seems powerful though. Is there obviously there's not a sheepman.exe.
Yeah, neither of these are.
I wonder if someone I wonder what it would be if you know what I mean. What would sheepman.exe be?
Just a literal sheep.
Probably be like a sexy sheep, right? like low punny but sheep.
Oh God, just a wool man.
I don't know.
So woolly chested
or woe man.
Woolly chested cotton man.
Yeah.
Yikes! I think Sheep Man wins this one. Yeah. I don't think we're really.
We can move on.
Yeah.
We're not going to add any new research to the. We're not going to.
This one seems pretty straightforward.
Yep.
I don't hate Fake Man, but Sheep Man just kind of wins.
Yeah.
So move on to the next one. So next we have our final matchup of round 1, our last pair of new competitors.
Ooh, is it going to be like a really cool couple of robots?
Yeah, they're probably the coolest and best designed ones entirely. They also, they evoke a lot of the like physics of electricity and electromagnetism.
Cool. Yeah.
And that's why it's going to be Bright Man versus Spring Man.
Wow.
He looks weirdly tall.
He's like an empty gumball machine, and I don't
nope,
like it.
not that.
Try Toad.
Because the
there we go.
Hey, all right.
Because when it rains,
it's just
it
shooting
hurt
regular
the
stuff?
electricity. I got nothing.
Isn't this Dust
Maybe
Man?
he only uses his power when he
No,
gets
this is
shot.
Bright Man.
Some of
I don't know.
the Robot Master AIs do that.
Blanked out.
One more should do it.
There
There you go. There you go.
There
right.
you go.
There you go, boy.
Please,
Boy,
can we-
boy.
It's
a great color for Mega Man.
Can we like save state or something, you guys? Like that.
Bright Man.
Fighter of the Toad Man. Jumps like a fucking prick.
Body slams you with his dick. Sorry, that's all I had.
Here we go.
You look stupid.
My God, fuck this. Yeah, Spring Man is awful.
So stupid. He's gonna wreck my shit too. Just watch.
Ooh.
All right. Oh, he gets 2 of them. Oh, and projectiles and
You're not out yet. Now,
damn it!
Oh God!
Right into his trap.
Wow.
and we'll see you next time.
We still got
No!
some time left in this video.
No!
dude. It's been like 8 minutes.
No, John needs some time.
Okay.
We're gonna have another 8 minutes of this screen then.
It's the battle of the obnoxious, goofy, tall robot masters.
I think Meg said it best about Bright Man. He looks like an empty gumball machine.
Yeah.
Also,
he looks like,
why
he
is
looks
he
like,
chubby?
He looks like Tom Servo if before his diet.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, that says enough. Also, if you squint, his katakana name is Burrito Man, which kind of sounds like Burrito Man, which I would be way more in favor of.
Burrito Man would be pretty
Be
good.
fucking all over that.
So,
There's no winning here. He has a dislike for red light districts.
Bright Man is beaten by
According to
rain.
Well, yeah, but most electricity is. You know, if you just have raw electricity, you
Rain.
throw water in it.
Rain kills him. Rain kills him.
It's acid rain. It's the
Rain.
most metal rain.
Wouldn't it eat through metal?
Anyway,
And then you've got Spring Man on this side, who also goofy.
so
Not a lot of good stuff
Go
here
over
from
his
either
art.
side. He's
not,
kind of
no
like
EXE version.
he's like an
I wonder
inverted.
why.
He's like an inverted clown man.
I actually hate his design more than Bright Man.
Yeah, they both have pretty fucking. Their designs are both dumb.
Just imagine the like round table of geniuses that came up with fucking Spring Man.
Well, these were all designed by kids.
Springs?
These were all designed by kids and then shopped
well,
into.
kids can be
Kids are stupid.
sometimes. And I don't use that word lightly.
God.
I only use it for comedic effect at the proper time. And Spring Man is the proper time. I'm sorry.
I think both of these Robot Masters super suck. Their weapons are lame and stupid. The deciding factor for me is that Spring Man can grab you and body slam you into the ceiling, and it killed us in one of our attempts.
I had one pip, so of course.
Well,
But-
yeah, but like point being, he can just fucking grab you and kill you.
Wait, so you're going
if
for Spring Man?
Yeah, it's the choice between a shit and a turd. Like, I don't. They both.
So
are
hold on,
awful.
though. Bright Man has a pretty decent EXE version.
Yeah. Who is decent by way of looking nothing like Bright Man, the Robot Master.
True. Well said.
They're both dumb. They're both stupid. They're both going to get offed.
But
immediately
Spring Man
in
is an
round
optimistic and carefree individual who is elusive but likes to live life to the fullest.
2. Yeah.
That just sounds like a bunch of adjectives strung together by a computer.
Yeah, like how Bright Man is a fast thinker and accomplished inventor in his spare time, but is a chatterbox and has a tendency to bore his colleagues by talking too much on the same subjects for a long period of time.
At least
He
that
should
is
do-
a personality.
He should do Robot Rumble.
Yeah. Ba-da-da-da-da-da. Hey.
He has a particular dislike for red light districts. That's
already
such a
said that.
weird fucking thing to include
He's
in a
a
kid's
wholesome
game.
man.
He hates whores.
Can you scroll down so we can see better art?
Of Bright Man?
No.
Oh, yeah, Bright
Ruby
Man from the Ruby
Spears.
Spears cartoon is
They
awful.
did not improve it. All right, I can see
all of his art is just a guy with a light bulb in his head.
I can see, and he's like a sad sack. He's like Dustin.
It's pretty. Oh God!
It's like
Every
fun,
design looks worse and
it's
worse.
a fun juxtaposition between his bright aesthetic and his sad, dark.
Oh my God! His original name was Pearl Man, after a brand of light bulbs in Japan. Yeah, I can't imagine why they would have changed that.
Huh.
And then Spring Man, just taking a look at some of his things too.
I mean, he really sucks.
His art doesn't bother me as much as Bright Man.
He is
to be honest.
committing that thing we were talking about with Snake Man, but times 10. He's just springs. He's one.
Bright
2,
Man
3,
is a
4,
dude with a light bulb.
5, 6 springs. I want to say.
Yeah. Some might say that's keeping consistent with the concept of springs.
Some might say that springs are consistent with the concept of springs. You piece of shit. You can have Springman if you want, but
I don't want either of them.
I think Bright Man's the better Robot Master, to be honest.
This is based on what?
He looks like a Robot Master, at least. He looks like the worst Robot Master, but he at least looks like a Robot Master. Why is he chubby? I don't know. What? So what is the difference between his weapon and Flashman's weapon?
Flashman's weapon is better.
Why? Like, what's the difference?
Like, it's good.
Fuck off.
Let's see. The Flash Stopper. This is the Flash Stopper is Bright Man's special weapon. This is not to be mistaken as Flashman's power, Time Stopper. Unlike Time Stopper, the Flash Stopper emits an intense light that activates a safety device in the camera eyes of robots, blinding them for a short period, which makes them unable to move and open for attacks.
However, when using the game, it appears to freeze time, being able to stop projectiles and enemies.
So what's the difference then? What is the difference?
I'm asking.
They just were like, yeah,
it
it's
allows
different.
Mega Man to attack shielded enemies.
It's basically
better than Time Stopper.
I think it doesn't last as long. I think it's like a quicker thing. Regardless,
well,
I mean,
it's still not good.
Yeah.
I don't fucking care, honestly.
I don't either.
Like you said, we're fighting between a poop and a turd. I don't know. Do you like poops or do you like turds?
Neither. I don't like either of them. If I had my way, I'd say they both lose, and then whoever they would be up against gets a bye, which is basically what's going to happen anyway.
Yeah, so fine. Let's pick Bright Man so that he can get immediately destroyed.
No, let's pick Spring Man so we can be embarrassed. I don't fucking know, man.
All right, fine. Spring Man. Just move on. Bye.
They both suck.
I said
guys.
bye.
Wow. All right. It is time for us to move on to round 2. Where we're down to our final 8 in the Elec division. And first up, we have Dynamo Man versus Quint.
Sure. Quint.
Really?
It's a poop and a turd.
Dynamo Man was pretty rad. Dynamo Man was actually pretty decent.
Oh wait, no, I'm sorry. I was thinking Dynamo Man this time.
Yeah, I was like, what the hell?
Okay, no, this is a fight.
Dynamo Man looks like someone looked at Volt Man and went, wait, no. We can make this an actual Robot Master.
Dynamo Man is what Bright Man should have looked like.
Kinda, yeah. Honestly, Dynamo Man is a completed Bright Man for sure.
And I like his, his attack pattern.
He's got a bit of like a Sparkman aesthetic to him, also.
Yep.
That I kind of like. Like it does, for what it's worth. As bad as Mega Man and Base is, the Robot Master designs are pretty cool across the board, in my opinion. But
for the most part, they're pretty good.
And then Quint, again, like conceptually
is cool in theory, bad in practice.
Yeah, I can't.
Now the question is, the artistic potential of the idea of Quint. What does that count for? And does that count for enough to beat Dynamo Man?
I don't think it does, because at the end, what we have to go on mostly is what they are in the games.
Yep.
And Quint is a pretty short battle. Like, oh, he doesn't have a health bar. That's pretty rad. You got to hit him only in the head. Anything else
He's got a
isn't
vaguely sentient pogo stick, and I'm gonna stop there. Vaguely sentient pogo stick. It goes to Dynamo Man.
I actually kind of love the Sakugarn as an idea. It's just such a ridiculously weird. It's like Mac from the Mario RPG.
Yeah, it's quite like that. Yeah,
it's a jackhammer pogo stick thing, but like it's not enough. It's not enough to carry Quint
I don't
here.
think so.
I think Dynamo Man is a solid enough dude, and his battle mechanics are fun.
Yep.
It's not ridiculously hard, but it's varied enough. He's got like 4 different attack patterns, and he can heal. So like, there's a lot of cool stuff there.
It would actually be cool to see Dynamo Man fight Quint, because Quint can jump around, and he's got that mechanic that requires you to jump around. It's kind of funny.
Yeah. I think it just goes to Dynamo Man. Like
Sure.
I hate
feel
to have
strong.
it be over this fast, but Quint is just a little dull. I don't know.
Yeah, he's not as cool an anti-hero as Proto Man.
Yeah, I mean, if Proto Man and Quint went up against each other, it'd be no question.
Right.
You know, we haven't had any of those guys turn up yet, and I feel like it's going to be
the last
an absolute
bracket is going to be just
like, oh, here's
chock
Mega
full of
Man and Roll and Proto Man, and just everybody all at once is like, oh, it's just this slaughter fest.
Roll will win.
Well, I think this one, at the very least, Dynamo Man wins, and I think we can move on to our next.
I want to like Quint. I want to like what he stands for. He could have been used so much better, but he wasn't. Yeah. So I'll give it to you.
Dynamo Man, it goes. Which brings us to probably one of the better fights we have left in this. We have Elec Man versus Magnet Man.
Yeah. That's actually somewhat tough.
This is pretty tough to me because, like, I think Elec Man has a cooler aesthetic, a simpler but tougher battle. Like, simpler
Both
in terms
weapons
of
are awesome.
complexity, not simpler in terms of easy. Magnet Man, not as good of a design. A more interesting weapon, a more interesting battle, but not quite as difficult of a battle if you keep moving.
Yeah. Elec Man has some
even.
personality. Magnet Man really loses in the personality department.
Yeah, he doesn't. He's just a guy with magnets.
Unfortunately, the Mega song is not canon, so we can't really count that. ElecMan.exe is really cool. MagnetMan.exe is not bad.
Yeah,
it's just
it's okay.
very vanilla.
It's interesting because, like, to nerd it out a little bit, in the like physics kind of department of this, Elec Man versus Magnet Man would be a really interesting fight to see play out, because I don't even know if
keep making each other stronger.
I don't know if they could actually even hit each other, really, because, you know, so electricity and magnetism are
electromagnetism is a thing.
Yeah, electromagnetism is a thing, and electricity and magnetism are two different expressions of the same forces, the same force. And a high enough electrical charge can generate magnetic waves.
Yeah,
and a high enough, a large enough amount of like a magnetic force can, manipulate electricity around it too, or even generate
if you take
electrical
two
charge.
magnets and hit them against each other, you can get a spark.
There's
probably.
there's enough cool stuff there that seeing someone try to envision a real battle between these would probably be the most interesting fight you could come up with between any two Robot Masters.
It's pretty
terms
true.
Of,
no,
like,
that really
weird
is
spectacle.
But if I'm trying to picture these two actually fighting.
Yeah.
And Elec Man he moves faster. He's got a better spread.
Magnet Man is more spry, though. He does a lot more jumping, a lot more like really
That's
high.
That's true. Elec Man has that
air,
like slow, weird
down.
jump.
Yeah.
It's
tough. It's tough because like all Elec Man has to do is hit a couple times and he's good. Magnet Man,
and he will, because he goes this way, and this way all at the same time. I mean, that's really good.
Yeah. Well, it does empower it up when you're Elec Man, which I guess would qualify here also. Yeah,
absolutely.
Man, this one is really difficult.
I think it has to go to Elec Man. I do. I think it's close, but I think everything Magnet Man does well, Elec Man does a little better. He's got a little more personality. He's got a little better EXE character. He's got a little better weapon. His design's a little cooler. I think it's Elec Man.
See, ironically, I feel like Elec Man just barely wins on my side because they're so different in all of their qualities, and the ones that Magnet Man does well are not quite as important to me as the ones that Elec Man does well.
So, what does Magnet Man do well?
I mean, his agility is definitely better. Sure. His weapon is more versatile. You can use it in a lot more like wild situations and have it work out. Whereas Elec Man, if you're not directly in front of the dude you're going to hit, then it just and then
I don't know if I feel that way because I'm counting it with the three.
I mean,
so the up, the down, and the right. That gives you a lot of versatility,
I suppose. Whereas Elec Man has a lot more punch to his Thunder Beam. Like, it does a ton more damage to just about everybody than the Magnet.
It's the only way to beat the Yellow Devil. Plus, you can pause spam it.
Great Yellow Devil fight. Yep. He
generally
has a cooler. He generally has a cooler, maybe not cooler, but more creative design.
Yeah, and even among the Mega Man 3 bosses, if we're gonna compare,
Magnet Man is
apples,
pretty plain.
Magnet Man's pretty plain.
He's not
Spark Man, Shadow Man, Snake Man. They all have a little personality.
I would even say that.
Even Top Man.
I'm gonna get shit for this. I think that even Needle Man has a more creative design than Magnet Man. I'm not saying it's better. I'm not saying it's better.
Right.
I think you could make an argument for both.
Right.
In terms
Like
of
they
design.
could have done Needle Man with just like, you know, a needle on his shoulder, a needle on his shoulder, a needle on his
spikes
head.
And a spike, and
Right.
he's done. And that
Yeah,
would have been exactly the same as Magnet Man,
Right.
who is, here's a magnet, and it's just a red
End
guy.
of design.
Yeah. Like,
we did it, guys.
yep. And at least Cutman has the benefit of taking off that blade to throw
That's
it.
a little more.
Magnet Man is just part of his head.
Yeah.
I
think it's Elec Man.
I think it's Elec Man.
I think it's pretty clearly Elec Man.
I don't think it's a blowout
It's
at
an
all.
interesting fight. No, not at all.
I would love to see.
And Magnet Man,
an
for whatever
imagining
reason,
of
was my
this.
favorite when I was a kid.
Yeah.
I liked him in Mega Man 3 for some reason.
I would really love to see some kind of animated reimagining of an Elec Man versus Magnet Man fight. Like,
Yeah,
that
that'd
would
be awesome.
Incredible. It's a damn good matchup. I think Elec Man does take this one.
Are there any fan games out there that let you pit Robot Masters against each other?
No, but you know, there were a lot of people that thought that that's what Robot Rumble was going to be, and even in the back of my own head, I was like, you know, it'd be really fucking cool to try to make something like that happen.
We would need a really big team, though. That's much harder than it seems.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway,
but yeah,
Elec Man.
Elec Man is the winner, which means we're moving on to our third matchup of round 2. I don't know how I feel about this one. So we have Clown Man versus Spark Man.
Yes.
I was,
Spark Man's cool. He's got a little bit of like an edge to him. He's like a little bit like the unhinged, crazy electric Robot Master in 3. You know, he's really powerful.
Yeah, he's got that design where they just stuck some needles on his hands.
Yeah,
and a little hook on his head.
Man. Yeah. No, but he's actually cool though, because for Spark Man, he could have been way lamer. Like he's got those big conductors. He's pretty cool.
He's got not Tesla. I guess it's
kind of like a Tesla
coil
idea.
Coil,
Yeah.
Where you've got your like the actual generator there. I don't know what the deal is on his head. Is that supposed to be?
It's creative.
He's got a little hook thing going on in his head.
Yeah, I don't know. Does it say here? Like, what's it meant to be?
Spark plug?
Maybe it's a spark plug.
Is that?
I don't know what a spark plug looks like.
I don't know if I've ever actually seen a spark plug. This is
We're not necessarily car guys.
No.
Not really.
Not
oh, wait, no, look at the hook on the bottom of it.
Oh, yeah, he's got a little hook.
He's a spark plug.
So I guess, is that meant to hold a charge between those or something?
Whatever.
Or like push it together?
Okay.
I don't know. So it does, the very top of his head looks vaguely like a spark, like the bottom,
of a spark plug. Yeah. I guess. We'll show the picture.
Real stretch.
It's fine. But not bad. Totally not bad. Whereas Clown Man, just fuck Clown Man, man.
See, I actually kind of like Clown Man
over Spark Man.
Yeah, he's just more interesting to me among other things.
No way. He's so annoying. His art's annoying. His voice is annoying.
His voice is definitely annoying. His battle is annoying as well, but in a way that's like you got to get good to be able to survive this thing. Man.
Plus, Spark Man has the Mega song, and it's really good. It's like one of the best Mega songs. What's Spark Man EXE look like?
What does Sparkman.exe look like? Just a bigger.
Oh, that's actually cool.
He's just a bigger.
Yeah,
Sparkman.
He's an EXE Sparkman. It's like
just a beefy dude.
Yep.
Like in every way, his needles are longer. His spark plug head is more
a little spark plug ear.
It's just more Sparkman.
Yeah, I'm with you.
I never
like
really got into
Sparkman a lot.
Yeah, I
mean, I understand where you're going with Clown Man, but I
make the case for Sparkman.
None of Clown Man's EXE characters are that good in my mind.
Well, Clown Man is maybe connected to Color Man.
Maybe Color Man, maybe Wacko Man or whatever it's called. Is that the same thing?
It's the same guy.
So I don't really like any of them. I hate his art. I hate his voice. He has no... He's just obnoxious. His level's obnoxious. Like, he is basically Obnoxious Man.
I mean...
And now, let's go back to Sparkman, though.
Okay.
Sparkman needs to win on having some cool shit, not just being not obnoxious. He's in the Ruby Spears cartoon. He has a good EXE. He's got a great Mega song. I know none of that technically counts.
Oh no, he was in Cold Steel.
Oh yeah,
in the Ruby Spears cartoon.
That
as the drummer.
wins it. Sparkman wins.
Yikes!
I like his design. I do think it's a good design. It's a little more little more effort went into that than like Snake Man or Needle
I mean,
Man.
yeah, it's certainly there's more all in some ways, ironically, almost a little too much thought in terms of like that thing in his head. Just
yeah,
no.
I mean, sure, it's fine.
It's trying so hard on that part at the very least. The rest of it is a more like reasonable, I think.
His levels are really cool.
I don't remember his level.
It's cooler than Clown Man's, that's for fucking sure.
Clown Man's definitely a frustrating level. That
I really hate Clown Man, Rick. Don't.
I noticed.
Don't let Clown Man get through. He sucks. He just sucks. Ready?
You're making him like coy and like
it's what he is. Look at his art.
No,
he's just like that.
He's doing the like
I'm
Japanese
a bad
bully
boy.
thing.
No, it's fucking horrible. It's wow. That's the
You're
most
welcome
Rick
for
has ever laughed.
you're welcome for the hot new GIF to sweep across Twitter. Everybody,
I'm a bad boy. Okay.
Oh, no.
I think Sparkman wins. Because Sparkman is not a bad boy. He's a good boy. Come on, look at that art. How do you not hate that with everything you are?
I don't know.
Also, he's kind of got some camel toe going on. I'm not really digging.
Where?
I don't know. It's just like the shading, the shadow.
Why
on
are you
his,
looking at Clown Man's balls?
Because I'm trying to find something to like in the art.
He's a bad boy.
His base is an amusement park somewhere in the east of
Australia.
He's highly emotional, Rick. Do you want to let a highly emotional Clown Man through? Does that
I don't
seem
know.
like
We've
a good
had
idea?
you on for 7-8 years now.
Sparkman is friendly to his comrades. He usually helps to charge them up when they need extra energy, and he can generate twice as high voltage as Elec Man. There you go. Twice as high as Elec Man. However, he tends to be scatterbrained, but aren't we all? He's not good at focusing his power. Neither am I. Sparkman. He's one of us.
I
Also,
think we're making a mistake here, but
I want to play this card, but I let you win like a bunch of them today. So let me have Sparkman.
I don't love this one, but I'll let Sparkman go through for this. I feel like we're making a mistake, but I'll let Sparkman go.
Look at
through.
it like this: depending on who he's up against, Sparkman could have a chance.
Oh, for sure.
Clown Man is gonna get throttled no matter what in the next round.
I mean, maybe, probably, but maybe. I don't know.
Probably,
Regardless, we'll
but maybe.
we'll give it to Sparkman.
You heard it here first, folks. Sparkman wins.
All right. Are you ready for a super quick round? Because this one is going to be, I think, over in a heartbeat. We said that the winner of one of these was going to be super quick, and this one is Sheep Man versus Spring Man. Yeah,
it's Sheep Man.
Is it?
It's just Sheep Man.
Oh, interesting. Yeah, I mean,
it's just Sheep Man.
Sheep Man is an interesting robot master. Fun design, a design that was kind of risky, in its own way, and they pulled it off.
But
they
it
made
paid
it work.
off. The weirdness is endearing. Sometimes they get to that weird point where the weirdness works for them.
Yeah, like it's essentially it's a Toad Man that doesn't suck.
Yeah, Toad Man was a swing and a miss, but Sheep Man was a
similar kind of minimalist-ish design for it. It improves on previous robot masters like Cloud Man really well.
Yep.
The battle is very interesting. The Mega Man 9 and 10 had some really good boss battles, I think.
And Spring Man is Spring Man. So,
Spring Man doesn't have a whole lot going for him, honestly. This one's a really short round just because,
that's fine.
But I think this one goes to Sheep Man. Like, it feels silly for Spring Man. I guess, getting to this round means only winning one match. Right. Like as compared to Blade Man,
I didn't even want Spring Man to win the match he won.
Yeah. Whereas compared to the Blade division, where like a good third of those competitors had to get through an extra round to get there. Yeah. So it's not a deep dive for this, but I think this one goes to Sheep Man
pretty clearly. Yeah.
And I think that means we're going to be moving on to our semifinals.
I hope Sheep Man wins.
where we're going to have Dynamo Man versus Elec Man.
I think that's where the Dynamo train gets off.
I think that might be where the Elec train gets off.
What?
Yeah.
You're dumb.
I'm
You like that? That's my argument for you.
Oh, that's good. Let me pull up Dynamo Man and Elec Man here so we can take a quick look at him.
I appreciate that you're trying to give Dynamo Man his due. But he's basically a better Bright Man, which still doesn't mean
which
he's
is
great.
Good, which is something considering
his battle is kind of interesting.
Right, first negative, he's a better version of another Robot Master.
He's a slightly better version of a terrible Robot Master.
And Elec Man is a slightly better version of a really overused trope character.
I agree with that. He is.
Oh man,
I don't think
my
Elec Man has so much mythos around him. He's like
but all the dudes from 1 and 2 and most of 3 have that. Like that's we can't say that for every early Robot Master.
But Elec Man's is like some of the coolest of all of them, though. You think so? No.
I mean, he's definitely of the first 6. He's probably the coolest.
Yeah, I think him and Gutsman are the two like best from that game.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not like there's certainly no argument with that. And like again, this is the semifinal, so like it's time to make some hard choices.
Yeah, I mean, I just make the case for Dynamo Man.
I think so for Dynamo Man. I think he's got an interesting design. It's like a fully conceptualized, character design.
He's got a croissant wrapped around his neck.
It's an
croissant.
air tube. He's wearing an astronaut helmet thing, like a glass helmet.
Tasty astronaut.
Great,
tube.
so we can have something to eat when he's done beating Elec Man up.
All right.
His battle, I think, is more interesting. There's a lot more dynamism to it. There's
dynamism.
Yeah. He's got 2 different kinds of electric homing attacks. He's got his like healing canister thing that he jumps into, which then you can interact with, which is way more interesting than anybody else's healing moves in pretty much the whole franchise.
Yep.
I don't know. I like
scroll down.
I want to take a quick look at his lightning bolt move as well here. Is that the one that goes along the ground? You will hover in the air and summon a rain of powerful lightning bolts that will cover the entire battlefield. Oh, he's got one of those moves.
It's cool, but
you can also use it to get an extra jump in midair.
That is awesome. But I think like if we were telling our friends about this and we were like, yeah, Elec Man didn't win the Elec division. Oh no, who won? Dynamo Man. Who?
Blade Man didn't win the Blade division. Cold Man didn't win the Cold division.
Blade Man sucks. Cold Man's fine.
Blade Man was okay. Cold Man was also Cold Man was Chill Man was cool.
Yeah, Chill Man was a chill man. I think a one-off Robot Master for Mega Man and Base should not dethrone Elec Man.
Elec Man's only not a one-off Robot Master because Powered Up remade Mega Man 1. Like outside of that,
well, that's not fair. I mean, he's been in every... Look at that. Look how many sprites he has. He's been in like so many fucking games.
Yeah, Mega Man Powered Up.
Mega Man for Game Boy.
Mega Man for Game Boy, which used 4 of the first 6 from Mega Man 1.
He was in Rock Board. And Mega Man Soccer.
A lot of dudes were in Rock Board.
And Mega Man Soccer.
Yeah. And Quint was in Rock Board.
Quint he fought valiantly.
It's tough. I mean, I'm not denying that Elec Man is a solid competitor.
And I still like the attack you get from Elec Man a lot.
It is a good attack. It is definitely a good attack. Oh man,
this is tough.
I
see your point with Dynamo Man. He's a solid design. He's like not as interesting to me. He's fine. But his battle is really good. His weapon is really good. He's got the healing mechanic, which is interesting. He kind
of looks like a badass Bubble Man, actually. The more I'm looking at him.
He's like a cool Bright Man or a badass Bubble Man.
I've been trying to figure it out
Otto's
this whole time.
body.
He's got Otto's body with a little lightning decal on it.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Likewise, like I totally see your point with Elec Man. He's got the classic thing going for him. He's got a lot of history. His attack is real damn powerful and so breakable. And he's a fearsome dude to be fighting in the first place.
I think I made my point.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna let you decide.
I wish they were in. I wish these guys were not fighting here, but were fighting in the finals. Because honestly, I think these both are really good. Like they both are like. Either of them could make a case for winning the whole division.
Yeah, I mean, I see your points about Dynamo Man. I think it's a little sacrilegious to pick him, but I do see what you're saying. Like, he's got a really interesting battle and a good weapon, and a fine design. I wouldn't say it's great, but I'm gonna let you decide.
It's tough. It's really tough. This is the flip side of why couldn't we have switched one of these guys for Spring Man and Bright Man so we could make it much easier on everybody.
Yeah. That's just them's the breaks.
Man, that is tough.
Is there any more concept art for Dynamo Man?
Let me see if I can. Concept art is more or less the same. It's a little bit. It's cool. It's a little bit more wiry.
Yep.
Like he's a little more slim. He's a little bit more mechanical looking, as opposed to his like kind of bulkier setup now.
Yep. Kind of goofy.
Yeah, and he's got his like charging bay and all that stuff.
Charging bay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I think...
What is his weakness? His weakness is copy vision.
Which one is that?
That's the one that like you just make a copy of yourself and you get it from Astro Man. I don't really understand. You also unlock his stage by beating Astro Man.
So that seems weird, but that's not his fault.
Now, Elec Man is weak to Rolling Cutter, and Oil Slider in Powered Up.
Yep.
Man.
Yeah, you know, I don't really know. I'm trying not to, but I'm also thinking about the meta.
Yeah, I know, and like, I could.
Elec Man has the Journey song,
or also Simply the Best.
Simply the best.
Yeah. Better than all the rest.
Yeah. I love that. His speed will not be matched until the creation of Quick Man. 1 game later.
Yeah, right. I'm trying like it's so tough to come to a decision on this one. And like part of it too is like, do I also count his like lameness in Powered Up?
Yeah, that works against him for sure. They really overdid it there. But Powered Up is like the chibi precious moments version of Mega Man. You know what I mean? Like
some characters are improved, some were not. Like Fireman seems like a caricature of Fireman and all that. Yeah. Oh god, it's so tight.
Fitting for his motif, he also despises products made of rubber. You heard it here first. Elec Man
doesn't
raw dogging it.
Yeah. Part of me wants to just flip a coin. That's such
what that
a
means,
weak.
right?
That's such a weak. Yes. That's
so.
such a
Don't
weak
do
way
that.
of doing
No.
that.
We got to decide. I think I see your point with Dynamo Man. He's a good fight and a well-designed fight, but it's just so little to go on comparatively.
This feels like the championship match.
I think functionally it is. He has taken up playing the electric guitar while singing.
Doesn't say whether he's good at either. For the record, I think I can reluctantly give this one to Elec Man.
Well, I want you to want him to have it.
I'm so stuck.
Like you're not doing me a favor. I see why you're stuck. Like I'm not super strong.
It's just so.
I just don't think this guy. This guy's like he's like a B-list actor. You know what I mean? Like he's like in one shitty game, and like he might be the most.
Well, yeah, he was in the last one they made until Mega Man 9.
Okay, it's still not good.
I mean, the game isn't good, yeah, but
yeah. So it's like, also just like if we were like, you know what I feel like playing today, Mega Man. I'm not gonna pick up Mega Man Base. I'm never gonna see this guy again. He's gonna show up. He's gonna win this, and then we're never gonna talk about him ever again.
It's not his fault though.
No, it's not. You know, and it's sad that a good Robot Master was wasted on a shitty one-off game that like we will probably never play again.
We can give this one to Elec Man, I think.
Are you sure?
No, and I don't know that I will ever be sure in either direction.
Yeah,
but we got to give it to somebody, and we've been on this for like what feels
about
like
an hour,
a year. So
yeah. Well, the thing is too, if we give it, I'm just gonna say it. If we give it to Elec Man, Sheep Man's gonna have a hard time beating him. Whereas if we give it to Dynamo Man, I feel good about Sheep Man's chances. And
I
I'm
think
Team
either
Sheep.
Of them would have been. I think either of them would have an interesting time with Sheep Man, to be honest.
I'm Team Sheep.
Let's give it to Elec Man.
All right.
I feel like we're waffling.
I think that's
forever.
the right thing to do. I get it. I think Dynamo Man is a really well designed boss encounter.
Yeah.
His weapon's really cool. And his design doesn't really do anything for me. It doesn't spark joy, pun intended. But yeah, I think Elec Man's the right choice. He's just got so much going on.
All right. So Elec Man moves on to the finals, and that brings us to our other final match, which is Sparkman versus Sheep Man. And my same hesitations with Sparkman last time are present here, and now he's up against someone who we both actually really dig the design.
Sheepman is both quirky and weird, but also very well designed, and also a well designed boss encounter. So he's got the 3 going for him. Sparkman is
well designed, and well designed.
Pretty much 3 different flavors of well designed, but that's important.
All 3.
Sparkman.
It's a Neapolitan design.
Sparkman
enjoyment.
Looks pretty cool. He's a cool take on it. He's not like the most obvious way they could have done Sparkman, but he's also not like holy shit amazing.
Yeah.
Sparkman EXE is the same thing. He's just that.
He's just more of it. Yeah.
His level's cool. His attack is pretty cool. I thought you could charge it, but I don't think you can, so that's less cool. Yeah, I'm going Sheepman 100%.
Yeah,
I love Sheepman.
It feels silly with how quickly we're kind of burning through this one after the last one.
We knew this was coming, though.
Yeah, Sheepman is it's such a simple design, and
Let's
it works.
Scroll down to more concept art.
Yeah, let me see if I can find some here.
Oh, cute.
That just looks like
if you go back
art from him,
and then down these like ideas.
Oh, there's an interesting it's almost more of like an Ares Ram kind of thing.
Yeah.
Just sort of a sleepy.
I like where they landed, but these are fun.
Yeah, I like the big one on the left. Is probably my favorite of the 3.
Yeah,
the other ones are a little bit more hokey and ridiculous looking.
Yeah.
There's more concepts over here. You can see the evolution start to take hold.
Oh wow, yeah, he was almost
he started
like a ram.
hunching down after a while.
Yep. That's cool though. I'm glad they actually did that. It's cool to see their process too.
Yeah, and I think,
and he's an interesting fight. I don't know what the fuck that is.
Oh, that's the artwork for the box art for 10, where everything looks off model on purpose.
Oh right, okay, that's fun.
But yeah, I think Sheepman is just a solid looking.
Yeah.
Since his introduction, he has received a widely negative reception, often appearing in the top worst Robot Master listings.
Hey, all right.
Not today, bitches.
Not today, bitches.
Not to fucking day.
We have made the case for Sheepman. Mm-hmm. He moves on.
Yep. Do androids dream of electric Sheepman? Well, they oughta, because the finals, which we're going to be coming back to at the end of all this, are going to be Elec Man versus Sheepman.
Yeah.
I think that's going to be a fun face-off.
So get your internet trolling fingers ready, because we're going to make some choices.
Elec Man is at least our number 2 electric dude, so
yeah.
I think this is a pretty good matchup of stuff.
This was fun. Some of the randomness actually kind of fucked us. So there were better matchups that could have been had.
Yes. I feel like in our little mini losers bracket between Dynamo Man and oh my god, who did he just beat?
Sparkman.
Sparkman. I think Dynamo Man also just takes down Sparkman pretty quickly.
I'd probably give it to you. Yeah.
He's basically Bubble Man, Sparkman, and Bright Man all smushed together and done better. So.
That's what they're missing is personality. Sparkman and Dynamo Man don't have personality. Elec Man and Sheepman do, and I think that's what did it.
I still feel like it's almost too close to call between Dynamo Man and Elec Man, but like I'll give you that one, and I think ultimately it's gonna be an interesting matchup between Elec Man and Sheepman.
But I think that's an important thing to think about. Dynamo Man had it all. You know, he's got a fine design, good level, good weapon, good boss encounter.
Yeah.
But he didn't have any personality, and I think that's why I was so resistant. You know,
I suppose
he's not memorable.
Well,
as a character.
He's not memorable as a person, as a thing that it is.
As a real being.
Awful.
All right, so I think that's it. I think
so Elec Man and Sheepman, and we're going to come back next time for another division. We have 5 more divisions to go.
Yeah.
Before we come to our final matchup, where we're going to take these top 16 and bring them together for one final showdown.
All right.
Yeah, I think this is a pretty good one overall, though.
See you then.
He's a bad boy.
Bye.
We're at a level select. If I'm the one